Hello students. Today in this video I will explain you exercise first B. So in this exercise I will explain you the different types of quadrilaterals, how to solve the question based on the different types of quadrilateral. So I will start with the very first type. The first type of quadrilateral is parallelogram. Parallelogram. So what is parallelogram? It is a four-sided figure. Four-sided figure in which opposite sides are parallel. Opposite means, as I had drawn here, one four-sided figure. This is the figure A, B, C, D. AB and CD, these two are known as opposite sides. Similarly, we can say AD and BC, these two are also opposite sides. If four-sided figure for opposite sides will be equal, then we will say that figure is a parallelogram. As I had drawn here, AB is parallel to DC and here AD is parallel to BC. Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, so such quadrilaterals are known as parallelogram. Now some of the special properties of parallelogram are: first property is, here I had written one property. The property is opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel. So first property is opposite sides are parallel. Second property, opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. That means length of AB and length of CD will be equal. If this AB length will be 5 cm, then the length of DC will also be 5 cm. This is the property, second property of a parallelogram. If AD length is 3 cm, then length of BC will also be 3 cm. Opposite sides are equal. Third property, opposite angles are also equal. Opposite angles are equal. This is the third property. Opposite angles, example, here it is angle A. Let's say this angle A is 60 degree. Then angle opposite to this angle A is angle C. So we will say that this C angle will also be 60 degree. Example, angle A and angle C will be equal. Similarly, angle B and angle D will also be equal to each other. The name of the property is opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. And the last and fourth property is diagonals of parallelogram. This is the diagonal BD. Another diagonal of a parallelogram is diagonal AC. Both the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. And fourth property is diagonals bisect each other. This is the fourth property. What is the meaning of this fourth property? These two diagonals AC and BD both are intersecting at point O. So here we will say the length of AO and the length of OC will be equal to each other. If this complete length is 8, then we will say this is 4 cm and this will also be 4. That means AO and OC are equal to each other. And this diagonal will also get bisect. So DO length and OB length will also be equal to each other. If this full length is 6 cm, then we will say DO will be 3 cm and OB will be 3 cm. So these are the four properties of a parallelogram which you have to remember for solving the questions. So what is the first property? Opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel. Here AB is parallel to DC. These are the examples. AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to BC. Second property is opposite sides are equal. That means AB length equal to DC, AD length equal to BC. Third property, opposite angles are equal. Here it is angle A. Let's say this angle A is 60, then angle opposite to this angle is C1. So we will say angle A will be equal to angle C. Similarly, angle B will be equal to angle D also. And last property is diagonal bisect each other. Both the diagonal will bisect each other. Bisect means half half. So this is the first diagonal AC. If this full length will be 8, then it will get half. AO will be equal to OC. Both will be 4 centimeter. Similarly, this diagonal will also get bisect. DO will be equal to OB. So these are the 4 properties which you have to remember for solving the questions. So now we will do some questions based on the parallelograms. So first 6 questions you have to do by yourself. These are true, false and fill in the blanks. So we will start with question number 7th. Question number 7 is first part. If one of the angle of parallelogram measures 75 degree, one angle of parallelogram is given 75 degree. So first of all we will draw one figure we will make parallelogram figure. This is the parallelogram. Let's give the name. This is vertex A, B, C, D. One angle of a parallelogram is 75 degree. Here we will put this angle is 75 degree. Now find the other angles. You have to find all the remaining 3 angles. 3 angles are remaining here: D angle, C angle and B. We have to find these 3 angles also. So first of all what we will do, we have to use the properties of a parallelogram. First property of a parallelogram is opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. So parallel, how we will show? We will have to show with the help of arrow. AB and DC both are parallel, so here we will put arrows. Similarly, AD and BC are also parallel. These two are also opposite sides of a parallelogram. So here also we will put double arrow we will show. This is double arrow. This also double arrow. Now, second property we will use opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So we will say angle A and angle C. Both these angles are opposite angle. So length value of angle A and value of angle C both will be 75 degree, because property is opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. This property we will use here. Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So here it is 75 degree. So we will say angle C will also be 75 degree. Now we have to find these 2 angles also, angle B as well as angle D. So in order to find it, what we will do, we have to use the properties of a parallel lines. Here we will use co-interior property. What is co-interior property? Here I am making one figure D, A, B, C. This is the U-shaped figure and both these lines are parallel to each other. So such figure in which we are getting U shape and these 2 lines are parallel, the sum of these 2 angles will be equal to 180. That means angle A plus angle B, sum of these 2 will be 180 degree, because the name of the property is co-interior property. These 2 are co-interior angles. Now we have to put the value of angle A. Angle A we know. What is the value of angle A? Angle A is 75 degree. B we don't know, is equal to 180. From here we will get the answer of angle B. Angle B is equal to 180 minus 75 degree. On solving it we will get 105 degree. So this is the answer of angle B. So here we got 3 angles, A angle, C angle as well as B angle. Now only one angle is remaining and that angle is D. Here we have to use the property of parallelogram again. Which property we will use? Opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. That property we will use. In front of angle B we are having angle D. So these 2 are opposite angles. So we will say angle B will be equal to angle D, and the value of both these 2 angles will be 105. This is also 105. This angle will also be 105 degree, and the reason we have to write in the bracket opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So like this we have to find all the 4 angles here. So this is the part number first. Now we will do part number second also. What is the second part? If one of the angle of a parallelogram ABCD, we have to find the angles of parallelogram ABCD. All the 4 angles we have to find. Same figure we will take. Only values we will change here. Figure we have to take same. Second part. So here in second part what we have to do, we have to find all the 4 angles of a parallelogram. In the question it is written, and angle A is double of angle B. Here in the question it is given angle A equal to 2 angle B. It is written like this in the question. So here angle A value is given. What is value of angle A? Angle A is double of angle B. So here we will assume, let's say the angle B is X. If we will take angle B X, then angle A will be double of angle B. In place of angle B we will write here value X. So answer of angle A is 2X. That means this angle is 2X. Now again we have to use the property. Which property? The property which we had used in the first part, co-interior angles property. What is co-interior angle? U shape we will take. This is D. Downside it is A. Then B. Upside it is C. These two lines are parallel. And these two angles we are having 2X and X. Now we have to add them because this is the U shape figure. That means we have to add them, angle A as well as angle B. So on adding them, angle A plus angle B, we have to take the sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. These are co-interior angle. Now angle A value is 2X plus B value is X is equal to 180. On adding them we will get 3X is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 upon 3. Final answer of X is 60 degree. So this is the answer of X. Now with the help of this X, we will write angle A answer as well as angle B answer. What is angle B? Angle B is X. So here we will write angle B is X and X answer is 60 degree. So here we got the answer of first angle, that is angle B. Now we will find the answer of angle A. Angle A is 2X. That means 2 multiply X value is 60. On solving it we will get angle A answer is 120. So here we will write 120 degree. Now we are having 2 angles here. We have to find all the 4 angles. So these two are opposite angle. Angle B and angle D. So value of angle B and angle D are equal. And both will be 60 degree because property is opposite angles of parallelogram. This is the short form to write the parallelogram. Parallel sign GM. Parallelogram are equal. Similarly, these two angles are also opposite angle. Angle A and angle C. So angle A equal to angle C. And both will be 120. Since value of angle A is 120, then C angle will also be 120 because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So this is your final answer of question number 7, second part. Now come to question number 8, first part. Heading of the question is find the angles of a parallelogram. Angles of a parallelogram you have to find. That means all the 4 angles of a parallelogram we have to find here. And what is given? Angle A ratio angle B is given. So whenever ratio will be given, we have to assume that angle A value is 2X, angle B value is 7X. Let's say A is 2X and B is 7X. So here we will put A value is 2X and B value is 7X. Now we have to use the properties of a parallelogram. First property of a parallelogram is opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel. So we will put 1 arrows. These are the symbols of a parallel line. Similarly, these two are also opposite sides. So here we will show double arrows. AD side is parallel to BC side. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. Now here we have to take the help of co-interior property. We will draw like this shape. This is D. Upside it is A. On the right side it is B. Then downside C. Here it is 7x and here it is 2x. And both the lines are parallel to each other. So here we have to use co-interior property. This is the U-shape figure, U. Now sum of these two angles, angle A and angle B, we have to take 180. So here we will take angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. These two are co-interior angle. Now angle A value we have to put, value of angle A is 2x plus value of angle B we have to put 7x is equal to 180. 2x plus 7x when we will add, then we will get 9x is equal to 180. On solving it we will get value of x. X value is 20. Now this x value we have to put in A as well as in B. So angle A answer is 2x. That means 2 multiply x value is 20. So final answer of A is 40. So here we will write value of A is 40 degree. Similarly angle B we will write, angle B is 7x. So 7 into x value is 20. On solving them we will get 140 degree. So value of B also we got 140 degree. Now we have to use another property of a parallelogram in order to find D as well as angle C. So these two are opposite angles of a parallelogram. So value of angle A will be equal to value of angle C. Here it is 40 degree, so this angle will also be 40 degree because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So this property we have to use here. Now similarly we will take these two angles also. Angle B and angle D are equal to each other and angle B value is 140. So D value will also be 140 degree. And reason, same reason we have to write, these two are opposite angles of a parallelogram. So this same property we have to write here, which we had written here in this line. So like this you have to do question number 8th. Now see question number 9th, first part. Question number 9th, first part. We have to find the value of x and y. In the question it is written, find the value of x and y in the following parallelogram. So shape is parallelogram. Here it is, outside it is x. Here outside it is y. This is the figure given in the question and angle B is given 60 degree. And we have to find the value of x and y. So first of all what we will do, we will say that these two angles are opposite angles of a parallelogram. Here it is 60. So we will say that this angle will also be 60 degree. So that angle name is B angle. But here we will not say this is angle D because D angle is two angles are here. One is outside the parallelogram and another one is inside the parallelogram. Both are coming on D vertex. So we will not say that this is angle D. We have to write full name. Full name. How we will write full name? In order to write the name of this angle, we have to write angle ADC. Angle ADC equal to angle opposite to this is here, this one ABC. These two angles will be 60 degree because property name is opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. That's why this 60 and this angle will also be 60. Both are opposite angles of a parallelogram. Now here it is ABCD vertex. Here we will write E name. Now here you will observe this is a straight line and here it is half circle. So here we have to use linear property. Linear pair property we will use linear pair, or we can say angle on a straight line. So like this figure is given E D C, upside it is A. This one angle we had already calculated 60 and here it is written X. So this is the angle on a straight line. We can say these two are linear pair angle. So name of this angle is ADE. Angle ADE plus this angle name is ADC. Sum of these two is equal to 180. Property name is linear pair. Now value of ADE is X. ADC value is 60 is equal to 180. On solving it we will get 180 minus 60. 120 degree is the answer of X. So first answer we got X answer is 120. Now we have to find the value of Y also. In order to find the value of Y, we will take the help of this 60 only. Z we will make A, B, then we will come to C. Here it is, let's say this is F. A, B, C, D, E. That side it is F. These two lines are parallel. So here we are getting Z shape. Z shape and lines are parallel also. Here it is 60 and here it is Y. So we will say that these two angles are equal to each other, because whenever we are getting Z formation, we will say that those angles are interior alternate angle. So the name of this angle is ABC equal to, name of this angle is BCF. Both angles are equal because these are interior alternate angle. Interior alternate angle. So from here we got the answer of Y. Y answer is 60. So like this you have to do question number 9 first part. Now see question number 9 second part also. 9th question second part. Figure is given in the question. Figure is given ABCD. A, B, C, D, and heading it is given the figure is a parallelogram. So we know very well opposite sides, these two are parallel. These two opposite sides are also parallel to each other. Diagonals are also given. This is the first diagonal. This is the diagonal second. Both the diagonal intersect at this point. Name is not given, so we will take ourselves. Let's say this point is O. Here it is written 40. Here it is written 50 degree. Here it is written Y. Here 100. And this one is X. So we have to find the value of X and Y. Now, in order to find the value of X and Y, what we have to do? First thing, we can take this figure. Triangle we will take first. triangle ADO. ADO. Here it is Y, here it is 40 degree, and this AO line is produced up to C. So we will also produce it up to C, and here it is 100. Here we have to use the property of a triangle, exterior angle property we will use. Exterior angle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angle. This is the property which we have to use here. Exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angle. Exterior angle is 100 equal to, here we have drawn the figure, so no need to write the name of the angle, it is your choice. So figure if you will draw, then you will not get confused. So it's better you have to draw the figure as I am drawing here. Exterior angle is the angle which is coming outside the triangle. This is the triangle. Outside triangle, this 100 is written, so exterior angle is 100. Sum means plus. So two interior opposite angles we have to add. Two interior opposite angles. So inside, in front of 100, if we will see, inside two angles are written. This is 40 and this is Y. So we have to take the sum of these two, 40 and Y. Now this 40 we will bring on left hand. So 100 minus 40 is equal to Y. From here we will get the answer of Y. Y answer is 60 degree. So first answer we got, this Y value is 60 degree. Now we have to find the value of X. Only X is remaining. Y we had already calculated. In order to find the value of X, we have to take the help of this 50 degree. How we will take the help of this 50 degree? We will take Z shape. This is Z. Z we will take. A to B, B to D, D to C. This angle we know, the name of this value of this angle is 50, and here no angle is written. But in between line BD, you will observe that on one point O is written. Between B and D, here it is one point O. This point O. So this is the Z formation. Parallel lines are also there. We have to take Z property. Z means interior alternate angle property we will use. Name of this angle is ABO. Angle ABO equal to ODC. These two angles will be equal to 50. This is 50, so we will say this angle is also a 50 degree. Both are 50 degree because these are interior alternate angle. Now we have to take the help of this triangle DOC. In this triangle DOC, three angles are coming, 50, 100 and X. Out of these three angles, two we know, one angle is unknown. So we can easily find. So what we will do, we will take this triangle DOC. So in triangle DOC, figure we will draw. Here it is D, upside it is O, here it is C, this one is X, this one we had find just now 50, and this one is already given 100. So here we have to figure I had made here, so no need to write the names of the angle, we will put the value only. Figure is here, this is 50 degree plus 100 plus X is equal to 180 degree. When we will add all the three angles of a triangle, then sum of those three angles will be 180 degree, and the name of the property is angle sum property. The name of the property is angle sum property, or simply you can write sum of all angles of a triangle is 180. That also you can write. Now on solving it, 100 plus 50 will become 150 plus X we don't know. So value of X is 180 minus 150. On solving it, we will get the answer of X. So X answer is 30 degree. So like this you have to do question number 9. So now rest of the questions I will explain you in the next video. So your homework is you all have to finish up to question number 9.